This is day 4 of cycling across the entire state of Georgia, all for charity. We're doing it for the charity Making Mentors, which there is information about that down below, so check that out. But today we're going from LaGrange, Georgia, over to West Point Lake, and then down to Columbus. Let's get it. It's a beautiful day. Doing it for the kids, doing it for charity. So we're riding back into LaGrange, back into town yesterday where we had dinner, ate all that good pizza, Cavellas, and we're gonna go in and get a little coffee before we hit the road. There is a couple of things that have been on my mind recently, and that is this whole trip and why I'm doing it. So I'm doing this ride for charity, and it's for a charity in Macon, Georgia, that helps more underprivileged children and youth who have absentee parents or incarcerated or deceased parents, and it helps the children through school, get some school supplies. It helps them graduate high school if an older sibling is taking care of a younger sibling and takes some of that stress and burden off the older sibling. So it's called Making Mentors, and the town is Macon, and there are adults that sign up and help these kids navigate that type of life, and it really touched my heart. And if you've already seen it, if not, we'll put a clip here and insert it of June O'Neill talking about it. But it really touched my heart, and I planned all of this and thought about all this with Hurricane Helene still in the Caribbean, like still way out, not posing as a threat to the southeast yet. So one of our guys, sales reps, Ben Coffee, you guys may know him if you aren't familiar with Thomson and all that stuff. Ben Coffee he lives in Brevard, which is right outside of Asheville, and they got hit hard. Nate Zukas, who we've partnered with to make our new hand-built frames in Georgia, Augusta, Georgia, got hit hard. All these places, so much death, so much decimation, and I'm torn now doing it for the youth in the hometown of Thomson in Macon, Georgia. I'm torn because I want to help so many people, and I want to help all the people who were affected by the hurricane and everything like that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out a way to get funding and do this right for both purposes. Do it for the youth in our hometown, and do it for all the victims of the hurricane, and really split the funds and then do a joint effort and a joint cause, because there's so many people hurting right now. And Hurricane Helene, I mean, we knew it was going to be bad, but it's catastrophically bad, and it really hurts my heart. I even went up to Augusta the Saturday. It hit Thursday night, Friday morning, and I went up on Saturday to Augusta, and it really made me grateful for how we weren't affected in Macon, Georgia, in the middle of Georgia, so much. And we were expected to get hit hard, but we weren't. Thank the Lord. But yeah, so I'm torn. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to create I'm going to have a GoFundMe for the charity for the kids in the area, and then I'm also going to have a way for you guys to donate for hurricane relief stuff, and I'll figure out how to do it through Red Cross, and yeah. So, but anywho, off to West Point Lake and down to Columbus. Let's go. Your boy needs some sunscreen before we go any farther. I'm gonna be burnt. Oh yeah, buzz cut, bro. You're getting all them little holes. We're out at West Point Lake, and we're about to get a drone up. It's probably pretty windy right now, because I'm cooking. I'm cooking right now, pushing pretty hard. We're about halfway to Columbus, Georgia, about 35 miles in, and the hills today have been insane. I'll put the stats up at the end of the ride once we get to Columbus, but I'm thinking that 41,000 feet of climbing is gonna be more like, I don't know, 30 once it's all said and done. I saw this once, bikepacking trip. Shout out to Francis Cade. I don't know if it's the same way in the States, but churches usually have a water spigot around them that you can just get water from. Well, they weren't lying. Looks pretty clean. Okay, this road, Georgia 219 South for cycling, sucks. Whiteville Road sucks for cyclists. It's not meant for cyclists, obviously. But this radar is saving my life right now. Got some of these to keep the blood sugar going, keep me a little energized. And something for the electrolytes, because I got water from that church. Let's see. 35 miles in today, and it's looking like we got another 28 miles left. So, not too bad. It says 2.5 hours. That ain't bad at all. I wanted to put Gatorade in this so I could just go. And I don't want to do that because then this will always taste like Gatorade. But I also always forget I have a pocket in my jersey. I always forget about that pocket. It's like, I don't even know. The ocean and sand jerseys that we have linked down below also have these. I just forget about them, and they're so handy. So the Georgia 219 South, the road that I was on, it runs all the way up until you get to Interstate 185, which runs down the border of Georgia and Alabama, all the way to Columbus. And then, but Georgia 219 South keeps going, then parallel with that interstate. And it's right over there, behind those trees. So most people were taking 219 South to get to the interstate. And then this section, I didn't have many cars on it, which is nice. Very nice. But it's hilly. And it also, I'm on this road for 22 miles, which means I just gotta grind it out. Let's go. It's amazing. This is cool. This is the best way to be greeted by Columbus. Cycling through Georgia. Once you get to the decently bigger cities or towns, there's usually an infrastructure for cycling. So you get nice little This is exactly what I was talking about. So they have a trail system, cycling path, walking path, through the whole city and around the whole city. So if you live here, I mean, this is amazing. There's a dam right here, and we're about to put a drone up, so drone footage. did it. We made it to Columbus, Georgia. And if you can tell, we're in a little bit of a nicer hotel room, and I did this on purpose. I did this on purpose because I know we have a big ride ahead of us tomorrow, and we're going from Columbus to Albany. We're in this nicer room tonight because I want to be able to get good sleep, look at the bike, make sure everything's charged. I can hang my kit up good, make sure it's all clean and ready for tomorrow. I just showered with it on, and we're gonna go get some dinner right now because we met Jason from Ride on Bikes here in Columbus, and his family also owns a little pizza, brewery, Asian fusion place next to his bike shop. It's like 2 blocks away. So I'm gonna go walk there, and yeah. Ran into some friends from back home here in Columbus, which was a sight for sore eyes, and gave me some motivation to push tomorrow. Yeah, it's been a crazy day today. A lovely day. It's been great. It's been a little hard. We had about 4,000 feet of climbing today. Tomorrow we hit Albany, and we're gonna go through Plains, Georgia, which is where Jimmy Carter's from. And yeah, it's been a crazy day. If I haven't already, here are the stats for the ride today. But signing out. Link down below for the hurricane relief stuff, and also for the kids. That's why we're doing all of this. Anything helps out. It's time for bed. So see you in the next one.